Good evening, everybody. It's Charlie, and welcome back to another video on the Chatting Leeds YouTube channel. Hope everyone's had a great day as always. It's time for another instalment of Bitesize Leeds, all the latest goings on in the wonderful world of Leeds United Football Club. Just before we get into the video in more detail, make sure you're smashing a like on it. It really does help get the video out there to more people. Please subscribe if you are brand new as well, so that we can reach 3,000 subscribers as soon as possible. Hit the notification bell, and of course, get all of your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. So yeah, firstly on today's video, guys, let's just react to Daniel Farke's press conference, where he was obviously updating us on team news and things ahead of the Cardiff game on Saturday. Injury update is that I believe Sam Byram has trained this week, as has Joe Gellar, and they should be both travelling up to Wales for the Cardiff game. I believe Pascal Struijk is still injured for this one as well, unfortunately. So we're probably going to see Ethan Ampadu drop back to centre-back, as Coops is a doubt as well. And obviously at full-back we are incredibly light now after the sad departure of Luke Ayling. So yeah, there could be a few changes to the last league game, especially. And he was obviously questioned about Charlie Cresswell, which was interesting. By the sounds of it, it sounds like Charlie Cresswell has had a bit of an attitude recently, and has kicked up a fuss about not getting any minutes. So Farke has told him that unless he calms down and focuses and gets his head in the game, that he will not be picking him for any matchday squads, which means he will not be part of the squad to face Cardiff on Saturday. Which, you know, if for me now, if the right offer comes in for Charlie Cresswell, then it definitely means that he will go. He doesn't sound happy at all, and I can't blame him, to be fair. He should be ahead of Liam Cooper in the pecking order now, but he just isn't, and it is what it is. So I think the starting 11 for Cardiff on Saturday will be as follows. I'm going to go with Illan Meslier in goal, because Farke said that Illan Meslier is back from suspension and he will be starting the game. Archie Gray will be at right back, with Joe Rodon and Ethan Ampadu at centre back and Junior Firpo at left back. I believe the midfield double pivot will be Elia Gruev and Glenn Kamara. And the three in front of them will be Somerville, Rutter and Dan James. And then I believe Patrick Bamford will keep his place in the team as our number 9, which I do think is a good enough lineup to definitely go out there and beat Cardiff. Obviously, I will be doing a match preview for the Cardiff game tomorrow. So yeah, make sure that you stay tuned on the channel and keep an eye out for that, where I'll be going into more detail on how I think the game will go. But yeah, that is my predicted 11 for the game. So then, on to some transfer news now then. And firstly, let's start with an outgoing that was confirmed for today. And that is that Darko Jebe has joined Plymouth Argyle on loan for the remainder of the season. Yeah, makes complete sense. He's not getting any game time at the minute. He's only made 2 substitute appearances for the Whites so far this season, and it makes sense for him to go out on loan and get some football. I think they're a bit light in midfield at Plymouth after they've lost Aziz to Middlesbrough. So hopefully Darko can go down there and improve his development by getting some regular game time. As for incomings, obviously Phil Hay at The Athletic shared an update this afternoon about players that Leeds United are interested in. West Ham United defender Ben Johnson is of interest to the Leeds United at the minute, and we are interested apparently in bringing him in on loan for the remainder of the season. Ben Johnson can play at right back and left back, which makes a lot of sense as to, you know, could Leeds United just be signing him and that's it, because he's versatile and can play either side? It would make sense given our recent transfer history, and I doubt that we're going to be signing loads of players in this window. So if we do sign Ben Johnson, it's a decent signing. It's not the most, you know, overwhelming signing. It is a bit underwhelming, but I reckon he could do a job in the Championship at right back or left back. So like I said, it does make sense that we are interested in him. Philly also shared that Leeds are very much, you know, interested in Nico Williams at Nottingham Forest as well. However, that would be a more difficult deal to do, as obviously I believe Nuno Espirito Santo sees him as part of his plans moving forward. So that would be a very hard deal to get done. So probably unlikely that we see Nico Williams join the club. And then obviously Connor Roberts is a name that simply will not go away at the minute. And Phil Hay obviously said that we are monitoring that situation as well. So it seems to be heavily, fullback and defensively related in this window. I don't think we're going to get a number nine or like an attacking player anyway. The players that we're getting linked with at the minute are all defensive. So there's Chris Mepham at Bournemouth that was linked, a centre back. Now it's Connor Roberts fullback, Nico Williams fullback, Ben Johnson. I believe Ben Johnson may even be able to cover at centre back if needed. I'm not too sure on that, but I know he can play right back and left back. So who knows what will happen? But the fact that Phil Hay has obviously name dropped Ben Johnson means that we must be in for him. So keep your eyes peeled on that one for today, guys. And obviously, we are still mourning the departure of Luke Ayling as well. There's been a lot of um, videos, interviews. They shared the video today of some of the players sharing their goodbye messages, and you can just tell how much Luke Ayling was appreciated, not just by us fans and the club, but the players as well. That they were all, even players that have already left the club, the likes of Calvin Phillips, Clicky, people like that. Even Barry Douglas, players like that. Are putting Instagram stories up, tweets up, etc. Just saying how much of a pleasure it was to play alongside Luke Ayling. And I've seen it pop up a few times on my Twitter feed today. Him in the red Borough shirt, and it just doesn't look right, does it? It just doesn't sit right with me yet. But yeah, look, I was listening to the Square Ball earlier, and there's been a lot of content creators doing stuff on Luke Ayling today, and it does feel like he's like passed on or something. He hasn't. Is As I said last night, he is fully alive and well. Um, and we wish him nothing but the best. So that is the end of this video for this evening, guys. Really hope that you've all enjoyed it. If you have, make sure you smash a like on the video. It really does help get the video out there to more people. Share it with your friends, your family, your neighbours, whoever, and let's get more eyes onto the channel so that we can reach 3,000 subscribers as soon as possible, which if you haven't already, subscribe as well. And of course, hit the notification bell so that you're aware of when I'm uploading and going live. And get all of your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. And I will see you in the match preview tomorrow night. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you soon. Cheers.